y'all, welcome back to Journey to Peace with me. So I'm in the car waiting for the rain to stop. I just picked up my children, so while I'm here I decided that I was going to talk about a video that I just watched. I just watched the Facebook video that Jada Pinkett Smith put up about surviving loss. And I just wanted to throw my little 2 cents in there. So there was a segment where she was talking about surviving the loss of herself.
Had in my life, I said myself, wow. And then when you realize that you've lost yourself, that's like devastating. It's just like, how do I get myself back? In having children, being in a marriage, and in this world of Hollywood, and having being a bonus mother, having a persona of like whatever people were thinking, perfection, which was just like, how did that happen? Right. That's been my life for the past 20-some years, battling and rearing. Damn.
Let me tell you how real that is. I recently had a conversation with my girlfriends about losing myself in my marriage and in my relationship and losing myself to my children. It's very easy for us as wives and mothers to lose ourselves. We get so caught up in making sure that our husbands are taken care of and they have everything that they need and they're not wanting for anything. Making sure that our house is clean and people can come over and you aren't judged for the way that your house is kept. Making sure that your children have everything that they need, most of the things that they want, that they are taken to and from whatever activities that they're in. You get so caught up in doing that you often forget to take care of yourself. I just wrote a blog post about mommy guilt. Like, I have serious mommy guilt about making purchases and spending money on myself. So I'm starting to get over the mommy guilt a little bit, but it's still there. And so I don't make as many, extravagant purchases or spend a whole lot of money on myself. I have made sacrifices in the name of my family that when I stop and think about it, no one asked me to make them. I made them on my own, but it turned into kind of resentment for my husband for not making the same sacrifices. So when it came to budgeting, like, I made the sacrifice. I made the choice to not get my nails done. I made the choice to not get my toes done. I made the choice to stop waxing so that we can save money. He never asked me to do that. And so I started to resent him for not making sacrifices and not stop smoking his cigars, not stopping going golfing, to make financial sacrifices for the family. But we never discussed it. So was that fair to him? It wasn't. And is it fair to him that I started to resent him for losing myself in our marriage? It wasn't. And I never had that conversation with him until recently. And it wasn't until something happened, and I'll talk about that in another video. But something happened where we had to make a decision for our family. And I did not like the decision. I thought that God was telling me one thing for our family, and he thought that God was telling him something else for our family. And so as a wife, I submitted to my husband, but that submission didn't come easily. That submission came with me being upset, me being resentful, and me feeling like I was stuck and having to make this decision that was best for my family, but I didn't get what I wanted. Months now later, after the decision has been made, I'm starting to feel a whole lot better about it, and I had to do something that, we as wives, we don't like to do. I had to go back and apologize to my husband because I was not very nice to him. Like, I was really mean when I felt like I had just given all that I could give, right? Like, I had that conversation with him, but it wasn't really a conversation. It was more me yelling. Like, I have given you everything. Like, what more do you want from me? There's nothing left for me to give. I've given you my time. I've given you my love. I've given you children. I've given you my body. My body isn't the way that it used to be because I've had your children. So there's nothing else for me to give, right? And so now I feel like Jada. Like I feel her when she says she lost herself. It's taken me some time now to get out of it, but is that his fault? No, because he never asked me to give up myself for him, for our children, for our marriage, nothing. I think we as women just take that on ourselves, and we have no one but us to blame. And so now I'm getting back to me, getting back to who I am, what I like to do, starting to realize that he will do more if I ask. And in this conversation, I started to realize that I made being a wife and being a mom look so easy that he felt like I didn't need any help. Bruh, no, I need help. I'm not Superwoman. I know it looks like it. Trust and believe. No, I need some help. But once I had that conversation with him, things started to change. You know, I'm starting to get back to me. I'm starting to have more me time. When I said I need this day or this thing done, or you take that chore, no problem. And I realized in that conversation that I didn't get because I didn't ask. You know, he would step in and cook dinner when he saw that it needed to be done, right? But if I said, which is what I said now, babe, I need you to cook on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I had never said that before, so he didn't do it. But now, because I've said I need you to cook on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's not a problem. When I say my time is split because Tuesdays is gymnastics and I need you to get the other children because I don't want to take all of them with me, fine. I didn't ask for that before, and so he didn't realize that it was a problem for me to take all of the kids with me to gymnastics because I made it look easy. And so I placed the blame of losing myself on me. I made sacrifices that no one asked me to make. And I am slowly coming out of that and realizing that my happiness has to come first. My children pick up on my energy, and if I'm not happy, they're not happy. And that's not fair to them to have a mom who feels like she's given of herself and given so much of herself that she is just gone and she's just a shell and a vessel. So that's what I learned. That was my take on surviving loss, the Jada Pinkett Red Table conversation. Women, we have to do better. We can still maintain our lives outside of our children, outside of our husbands, outside of our friendships. You know, we need our good girlfriends and we need our alone time, okay? So like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if you, as a wife or a mother, have fallen victim to losing yourself in motherhood or wife life. And until next time, journey on.